Hi, welcome back to Daily Conversations. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yep. Um, Today is November the 5th, and the time now is 6:17 a.m. So, the topic today we talk about is modern monetary policy. So, before we start, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, here we go. Yep. Um, yeah, Eric, I remember that a few days ago
Hmm.
we have the topic talk about government spending, also have the topic talk about inflation. And for the
Hmm.
topic today, we also deal with uh, these economic terms, right?
Yeah, macro.
Mm, yep. So yeah, for this modern monetary policy, um, the main idea is that uh, if the government can uh, control their own uh, currency, then they can freely, they can always create more money to
Hmm.
pay off debt in their own currency.
Hmm.
Yep. So I also remember that you actually have asked this question
Hmm.
before.
Yeah.
So yep. So
What question?
yeah. Is you asked this question right before? You asked me whether I think a country can uh um keep printing money and then pay off debt
Yeah.
forever.
Hmm.
Yeah, so this is similar like the modern monetary policy.
Yeah.
Mm, yep. And then okay. So I'm not sure whether my thinking is correct.
Hmm.
Okay, if let's say government creates more money,
Okay.
uh, they print more money, then this means that the money supply will increase. And then yeah, if the money is used in uh helping the GDP increase,
Okay.
then uh this will also increase the uh goods and services supply. Then if the money supply increase, but at the same time the good and services supply also increase, so this means that it won't cause a very big fluctuation of the inflation or deflation.
Hmm. You need to see the red.
Mm.
Yeah.
How much
Uh,
the GDP increase, right?
yeah. How much the GDP increase and also how much the money supply increase.
Mm.
Hmm.
So for this MMP, if let's say the money supply increase more than the good supply, so yeah, so it theoretically it will cause inflation, right?
Hmm. What?
Mm.
Can can you repeat again?
Okay, if the money supply increase more than the good and services supply, so that will
Hmm.
cause inflation.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Uh.
mm,
But you still have to look at the goods and services available in the market. Do you know what I mean? So
mm, mm.
mm, you means you that's what means the supply increases, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the supply increases. You you plus you plus um, the available product and services in the market, and also money supply is also the same case. Mm.
Mm.
You increase the money supplies, sure, and you uh
Yeah, like just look at the total number of the
Yeah,
supply.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yeah. Mm.
Hmm. Yeah. So for this policy, can I say that if you can control the money supply and also the good and services supply, um, um, at the level that you want to uh, achieve, then uh, it is always a good policy.
Mm. Yeah. Mm.
Yep.
Mm. But mm, but there is one thing. I ask you another question.
Okay.
uh, because uh, okay, like US,
Mm,
yeah. Mm, the US inflation is just about 2 to 3% this few years. Mm.
mm,
Uh, but but the inflation rate is so low. But why many people feel more stressed than before? I mean, in term of financial, and the the housing price increase, the stock price also increase, and the
mm,
interest rate going to the bottom.
mm.
Mm, mm, yeah, why?
Okay, so your question is about uh the individual level, right?
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, because yeah, if you ask me, I think since the interest rate is quite low,
Okay.
so yeah, so they can borrow money to buy things, and for them, I think uh they are quite used to um uh using credit card.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, maybe their personal debt is high, so
Mm,
this make them feel stressed.
okay. Mm. But do you know how much rental fee uh in in the US? Yeah, in the city, for example, like the New York City and
Oh,
Washington, like that.
yeah.
You know how much rental?
I don't know, but I read some articles before. I know that the living cost in New York is much more higher than other normal
Yeah,
state in the
yeah.
US.
Mm,
It can be double, triple, or even more.
mm, yeah.
So how much is the rental?
Mm, we don't look at the rental fee. Yeah. Uh, we look at the we we look at the rental cost to the income. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's the
And
percentage.
yeah, that is the percentage. And uh but but this uh but this um, this percentage uh is not is not accurate because uh um, we look from the internet. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay. So uh I look at the top result of the Google,
okay.
and okay. Mm, the renter of one studio is
Mm.
1,500 per month.
Oh,
Mm. And uh and and there is the 1 year payment. Mm. So Okay. No. Uh, okay. Uh, I'm not. Mm, I'm not sure whether this apply to other country, but article say the landlord in New York City required the tenant gross annual income be 40 times of your monthly rental. So that means if you want to rent a if you want to rent a studio
Mm.
for 1,500 per month,
Yep.
you have to prove that you have you have the mm, you have the uh 60k income per year.
Oh, per
So
year. Mm.
yeah, is per year.
Mm.
Okay, so he used so this is something like the if you use 60k, if you
Mm.
divide it by 12 months, this is 5,000 US dollar. Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
So uh so so we look at this um, uh we look at this ratio. Okay.
Mm.
Mm. You look at this ratio and it's about 1,500 divided by 5,000. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. It's 5,000. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And it's about 30% already.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes.
But it is mm, uh yeah because we're not sure the middle class how much money the middle class earn and also how much the the blue the blue Scot right the blue Scot they earn.
Mm. Yeah. Actually, during during the time I I'm now on the page uh of the average salary in the US.
Mm. You cannot see the average. Yeah, you
Yeah,
actually cannot see the average.
the gap is very big.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, but the median is 90 it's around 90K per year. The median.
90.
90K
Mm,
per year.
mm, mm,
Yep. So 90K is around 7,000 a year.
mm, mm,
More than 7,000. Sorry, a month.
Does it make sense?
Yep. 90K divided by 12, 7,500. This is the median. Median mean most of the people have this salary, but it doesn't mean that this is the average.
Mm, okay.
Mm. So the yeah for the information here, it actually classified into three category. The low income class is the yearly income is 24K. So you see the difference. And the high another category, the high level income is 423,000.
Okay.
So it's also a big gap here.
Mm,
So I think for average people or people who earn high income, yeah, they they may they may find the rental uh in New York City is quite okay.
mm, mm, okay. But now I look at one statistic.
Mm,
This is from www.siri.com, and I go to the New York page, and I search
oh,
about taxi driver salary in New York City.
oh, okay.
So their salary is mm, the average salary is 43,000. The
Yeah.
range is
Mm,
36,000 to 53,000. So it is much lower than yeah, it's much lower than the number you mentioned just now, the
yeah,
90k.
they can't reach the average. So I'm not sure whether this information is trustable.
Yeah, No, because this is average. Yeah, because this is average. You know what is average?
Yep. We add up all the salaries divided by number of people.
Yeah,
Mm.
and in US, what 1% of the residential own 90% of the wealth.
Mm. Yep.
So the average cannot be trusted.
Mm.
Cannot be represented for the majority person. Yeah, for the
Yep.
majority of people.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah. In this case, I think we cannot look at the average. Because if you search like Singapore average salary, and you're quite shocked. Because most of us cannot earn this money.
Mm.
And it is like few times. The gap is few times. Mm.
Yep.
Mm. And okay, whatever. Never mind.
Mm.
Mm. Okay, what I want to say is the rental cost, and for most of the big city, the rental cost is a big portion of their salary.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
And if you look at the KL, yeah, KL just enough because it is our country and we know, right?
Yep.
So you uh yeah, we also don't talk about the average salary,
Mm.
but we talk about how much salary for most of let's say how much salary can uh mm, can a young guys after graduate from university a degree,
Mm. Yep.
mm, 2 years, okay, how much they can earn.
Okay. On yearly basis, right?
No, on monthly basis.
Monthly basis. Fresh graduate.
No fresh graduate, they already graduate
Oh,
after 2 years.
okay. After 2 years, I think that that might be around 5K. I'm not sure.
5K.
Mm.
Yeah, I also not sure. But I think
Mm. But
the
but I
number
think
is
it can
lower
be
than
higher.
5K.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, but I think the number can be I think the number can be lower.
Lower. Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it's higher because I once go to KL and
Okay.
then the taxi driver, it's not, it's actually not taxi, it's the Grab
Great.
Grab
Mm-hmm.
driver. They say um in average they can earn around 10K if you work really hard.
Yeah.
So maybe if we
But if
deduct
you read
the
you
cost of the fuel, maybe they still can earn more than 5K, I think.
mm, yeah, you need to work very hard, you know. You
Yep.
have to drive all the time. Yeah. You know what it means of work really hard. Yeah,
Yep.
maybe they need to work like 12 hours per day, you know.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. So mm, okay, so yeah, so there's also the reason that um, why I search the taxi driver salary.
Mm.
Yeah, because yeah, really, because I know this. Mm, uh, in in JB, in JB, I also heard some people say, mm, to becoming a Grab car driver, you can
Mm,
earn like more than 4,000, more than 5,000 per month.
mm,
Mm. Yeah, I also heard this. Mm.
yep.
Yeah, I also heard this. So I try to use this taxi driver salary to make a guess. Mm.
Mm,
Yeah. So the statistic is about yeah. Just now we searched about the new city taxi driver is 43K.
mm,
Mm. Yeah.
So it's around 3,005 per month.
Mm, mm, mm. And in KL, yeah, KL, most of the people they claim that their cost of living is higher. Mm. And they feel stressed. They feel stress. They feel more stressed uh, than in a small city. Mm.
Mm.
Of course, they may uh, they may earn more, but
Yep.
some of the people they say they feel indifferent to stay they feel indifferent of staying in a big city and staying in a small city.
Mm. Yep.
Mm,
Because the great income also have the great spending.
yeah, and you say you can earn, yeah, 5,000 per month. I don't believe because in KL, mm, there are many fresh graduates cannot find a job.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep. So you means that it can be very competitive, right?
yeah, that the market is still competitive.
Mm.
Mm, and yeah, for my industry, mm, like the audit and also mm, the yeah the audit and also the accounting. Okay, okay. Uh, I can give you a statistic. This statistic mm, I I once know there's one mm, master
Okay.
degree, and he's a fresh graduate. Mm, he don't
Mm.
have any working experience, and he study degree and master degrees in Western country.
Okay.
Mm. So after he come back, and the Ernst and Young, the big four,
Mm.
the big uh the big four
Accounting
audit firm,
company. Mm.
yeah, no,
Oh,
not
yeah,
accounting,
I
it's
should say audit firm. Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
audit firm. Yeah, the Ernst and Young offer him 5,000 salary per month.
Okay.
Mm. And this is like mm, I think it's uh 6 or 7 years ago. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, 6 or 7 years ago. Do you think the salary mm, for fresh graduate will be higher or lower nowadays?
Mm. Higher.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it could be lower. Hmm.
Oh.
Because of the nature of this industry. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Because now, now we cannot, now we cannot get the number, so we cannot know. So it's better for us not make a guess. Okay.
Mm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Just go back to the MMT just now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can continue.
Um. Yep. Actually, I have finished my sharings. I
Okay, I
think
ask you a question. What is
it is.
MMT?
Sorry.
I ask you a question. What is MMT?
Yeah, MMP is the uh monetary policy, so it means that it is done by uh the central bank, and then um yep. So they think they can print money um and don't have to consider so much, as long as um um they can use the money to improve, let's say in GDP, and uh yeah, and also some other parts like unemployment. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So they try to use the money printing to push the economic, right?
Yeah, and also they can use the money to pay off the debts.
Actually, not pay off the debt. Yeah,
Oh,
it's actually mm, extend uh
the
uh
repayment terms, right?
yeah, it's actually extend the repayment term. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
The 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 debt cannot be repaid by using one hand from another hand.
Yep.
By using this kind of method, they can't repay the debt. Mm.
Mm.
This is just extend the repayment debt, and they claim that uh sovereign debt is not a problem if if a country mm, can create mm, can create more jobs, okay, and can grow the economy.
Mm.
Mm. But do you think uh okay, it makes sense for you? Does it make sense for you?
Um, yes, but the problem is, can you ensure that you can improve the unemployment effectively or increase the GDP every year,
Okay,
right?
about the unemployment rate, we sure can do that. Okay, let's say
Mm.
we set up a building
Mm.
mm, and hire a lot of people. Okay, the
Mm.
government set up a building and hire a lot of people work inside. Yeah, so
Mm.
unemployment rate will reduce, right?
Mm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing cannot be solved by using money.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep. Also right.
mm.
What
So
about
unemployment.
GDP? Yeah,
Mm,
you finish your part first. You talk about unemployment.
okay, never mind. If you talk about the GDP,
Mm.
if more people get a job, then they can spend money. Okay,
Mm.
they can spend
Yep.
money, so that means they can borrow more money.
Mm.
And according to the bank reserve rate, let's say 10%. Mm, and every money they set inside, okay, okay, because they got the income, right?
Mm. Yep.
Mm, so they can save more money inside the bank.
Mm.
And bank get the money. Let's say, uh, every $1 the bank uh uh get extra. I mean, every one saving dollar the bank get.
Mm.
Yeah. Every extra $1 the bank get. Mm. So they can borrow out. The bank can lend out $10. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. And also, mm, uh, for the people who have income, they can buy house and they can borrow money to buy something. They can use they can raise the credit card loan.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. So uh, this kind of spending will increase GDP.
Mm. Yep. Yep.
And
Yeah.
since bank have money to lend, yeah, more money put inside the bank.
Mm.
So bank can provide uh can provide the capital
Mm.
uh uh uh, for investment, for borrowing, for investment. Yeah, they can provide the capital to the entrepreneur, to the investor, mm,
Mm. Yep. Yep.
to make the investment. So
Mm.
if you look at the GDP formula, the one side is the consumer spending is C, stand for C, and
Mm.
also the
Stand for I.
investment stand for I, and also
Mm.
government spending. Yeah, the
Mm.
government build up the building is actually a spending.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. And okay, MMT claim that uh, uh, government spending and like the budget deficit. Okay,
Mm.
the budget deficit means that there's another party gain from this because uh, according to the math, one side deficit, another side share is a surplus.
Mm.
You get what I mean? So, for example, yeah, if government, mm, okay, if government subsidize
Okay.
you on price, yeah, for example,
Mm.
so uh, you get the benefit, mm, so you get the benefit.
Mm.
So this is the surplus of consumer, and this is the deficit of government.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, MMT can claim this. Mm, well, it's true. Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
And MMT also claim that mm, the government debt, okay, since since the deficit is mm, one side deficit, another side share is the surplus. So this is only the MMT on the MMT say that um, um, if if the government use the money properly, use the spending properly, so it's uh it's not the problem. The government debt is not a problem. Mm.
Mm.
Because the government rise the debt, mm, and and spending on some area to make the economy better. So the MNT say it's okay, yeah, because the debt is used for the economy. Mm,
Mm. Yep.
yeah. So the government debt is not a problem. And about the inflation, yeah, government keep printing money, but look at the fact, yeah, the inflation didn't go up.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
And the MMT suggests that mm, government can keep printing the money. Mm. Uh, uh, Government can keep printing the money mm, until the economic reach the full employment.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. And mm, if the mm, uh, okay, as long as there is still mm, as long as there is still unemployment,
Mm.
the government can print the money. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
And but if the economy already reached to the full employment,
Mm.
the government may not be able to print money because it will cause inflation.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. So this is what this is almost this is almost all about the MMT. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. But okay, but do you think it works?
Um.
Can be work?
I think yes.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Then do you think yeah escape you escape US for other country, for example like Malaysia, can use this method?
um. Yeah. If I didn't get it wrong, the unemployment rate of Malaysia is around 3.3. I'm not very sure.
Hmm.
So um. So this means that you can still create more jobs. Yep.
Okay.
Mm,
We are not talking about create more job. Yeah, because creating job has a lot of methods. Yeah.
mm,
We just say uh, printing money to rise
yes.
the government spending, to rise the government debt, to push the economy. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, actually, I um,
Okay.
theoretically
Mm,
it can be
mm,
effective.
So, okay. Uh, MMT is not talking about creating job. Yeah. MMT is about it say that government can rise the debt. Can rise the debt. He can uh he, he has the power to use their currency. It's the government is not same as the individual and business. Yeah, individual and business they cannot rise the debt forever.
Mm,
But
yep.
government has the authority. Mm, yeah, because the currency can be traded like a goods of government. Mm,
Mm,
the government sell the government sell you that currency and you use and you are the user. The government is a producer of the currency.
mm, yep.
So the government is free, yeah, to use the currency, to use their own currency, mm, to do anything, mm, to do anything on the economy. So
Mm,
the government can print money, then and the government can spend. Mm, yeah.
yep.
So eventually the economy should can be both. Yeah, because there is there is an additional spending, so the GDP sure can be increased, even though you didn't increase the job. Mm.
Yep, yep. But one premise is that the government have to use the money properly, right?
Mm. Yeah, what do you mean properly? Mm. Yeah.
Properly means the money doesn't go into someone's pocket.
Mm. Go into whose pocket?
Mm, okay, like yeah. If
You mean
let's say
the
let's
corruption, the
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
say
so
the government deploy the money to build a building.
mm,
Then initially that building needs let's say 1 million. But after that, after the whole work of whole construction work, then
mm,
maybe they need another million.
okay, okay. Let's
Yep.
say we don't have the corruption.
Mm.
So, mm, uh, can it be work? Can MMT work?
Um, yep, I think yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. And actually, actually in US, hmm, some people claim that there is a election cycle. Do you know what election?
Like the
选
election now.
yeah 选举
Okay.
the election. And yeah, because the president um, want to get a vote, right?
Yep.
So what they will do is actually they try to benefit they try to benefit um, those water, yeah,
Yep.
those water and and uh, try to benefit to them and try
Mm,
to benefit um, to those. potential voter, so they can
Yep.
get more vote. Mm, yeah. Mm. But like in US, mm, in US, you can imagine it. You can think, yeah, most of the voter is in the bottom. Is in the uh, bottom, right? Mm,
Yep.
yeah, bottom class. Mm,
Majority.
mm, yeah, the majority. So the president. Mm, so by use because of this democracy system,
Mm.
so mm, it can benefit to most of the people. Mm,
Mm.
yeah, this is untrue. Mm, because mm, the government, the president try to benefit to those big giants, to those big giant, the giant capitalists. Okay,
Yep.
those capitalists have a lot of power to
Mm.
influence the voting. Mm.
Yep.
There's a lot of worker. Mm, they can ask their worker to vote this guy. Mm.
Mm. Also, these giant capitalists, they can help in funding, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah, they can help in funding. Yeah, yeah, this is one more crucial point. Mm,
Mm.
yeah, election need funding. Mm, you
Yep.
need to promote yourself. You need to market yourself. So you need money.
Mm.
Mm. And if you get their funding, so but uh but you don't do what they want to what they want you to do,
Mm.
then they will you uh give you the money, right?
Yep.
Mm, yeah. So it's this election cycle. Some
Mm.
people claim this election cycle. Mm. So
Yep.
every 4 years the stock market will rise. mm,
Mm.
yeah, and will rise and will drop. Yeah, according to this election.
Yep.
Mm. And okay, and and also there's also some news, also cities that the Wall Street have has much power, mm, had a lot of influencing power
Mm.
on the election. Hello,
Yeah.
yeah, there's some news, uh, cities that, mm, so yeah, even though we don't have the corruption, so it also will have some problem. Mm,
Yep.
yeah. You can't ensure the money can be spent properly.
Right.
Mm. So this is a criticism of MMT.
Oh.
Mm. Because according to the game theory,
Mm.
mm, the president won't do this. Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
So and also another point where beside of this, beside of this, and wait, if let's say Malaysia don't have corruption, and also Malaysia mm, can ensure every money can be spent properly. Mm. So do you think MMT can be worked in Malaysia?
Mm.
The answer should be yes. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because okay, or you have any other thought on it? Any other new criticism on it?
Yeah, I'm finding but,
Mm.
but currently no.
Mm. Okay, if every country that apply MMT, what will happen?
Oh, every country.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Mm, every country. Then this will become a trend.
Mm. Then,
Mm,
yeah, then every country can create more jobs, right? Mm.
yep.
And their spending can be increased. Mm. But if you look at the whole country, so if you look at the whole world,
Mm,
mm, mm, okay, if you look at the global the global term, okay,
mm,
then we can just exclude the effect of export and import because
okay.
one country export and that means another country will import something, right?
Mm, yep.
Mm. So one import will be another export.
Mm,
So the global economics, the global GDP will become initially is C plus I plus G plus N minus M, right?
yep.
Minus import. So now we exclude export and import.
Mm,
Mm. So now become C plus I plus G.
SG.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So the global GDP can grow. Mm. Mm.
Yep.
And every country can print the money. Mm. So according to this, then does it mean that mm, government can always spend the money and increase the GDP? So our global GDP can go into infinity.
Mm, yep. But as long as it reach it reached the ceiling.
What is the ceiling?
Um, yeah, because yeah, let's say unemployment, if we reach 0% unemployment, and
Mm.
also um, if the good and supply is
Mm.
already uh at the ceiling,
Mm.
we don't have so much demand, so we can't continue uh to goes up anymore, right?
Mm. Yeah. Hey. Now, yeah. Now the problem turns into the employment. Okay. Do you think full employment is good? Is good for us? I mean, it is good for everyone. It's good for uh country. It's good. It's good for economy.
Yeah, one concern of in full employment is the inflation. Yeah, if
Okay.
everybody can get a job, it means that um they will have inflation because people now have more money to spend.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. But can we have full employment in nature?
Mm,
Because now we know AI will replace most of the people, right?
yep, it is it.
For,
Oh,
for example, like the taxi driver, uh, we can really ensure that in 5 to 10 years time,
mm,
we we won't have taxi driver this kind of job because
yep.
mm, yeah, the driver will be the AI. So
Mm,
taxi driver lose the job. So you have to find new job for them.
right.
Yeah. And
Right.
and in many industries, it also
The
makes
same
sense.
case, right?
Mm, yeah.
Efficiency.
Mm. And I told before, like in my industry, and according to a Singapore article,
Mm,
it say that in 5 years time, in 3 to 5 years time, and most of the bottom job mm, will be replaced by the blockchain and the AI.
Yep.
Then what they can do. So if you really want a full employment, what they can do?
Yep. Yeah, it's a problem.
Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Actually, this is the problem. Mm, why everyone should have a job? Mm, why you have to uh why you must have a job? Because you need to earn money. You need for living, right?
Yep, yep.
Mm, yeah. So but mm, in nature and in future, most of us won't have a job. Mm. And yeah, mm, uh, this information revolution is not same as the agricultural revolution, and also not same as the industrial revolution.
Mm.
It
Yep.
can be yeah, it can replace a lot of jobs. Mm. And like industrial revolution, and many countries free up their hands, and some of people, sorry, many people they lose their job, but we have more new jobs have been created. Hmm.
Mm.
Now, AI can almost replace everything. AI can replace every manufacturing process.
Yep.
Hmm. And AI can mm, can act like a person to serve you, like the customer service, and also like the promoter stand in the stand in the store. Yeah.
Mm.
So nowadays we also have many many store that don't have any staff, right?
Mm.
So in
Yep.
future, mm, there can be more store without human. Mm,
Mm.
everything automated.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
So this human, yeah, those you and if robot can do everything, then what human can do?
Mm.
Create
Yep.
robot? No, robot can create robot by themselves. Yeah.
Yep. Then
Mm.
I know what human can do.
Huh? What? Mm.
Yeah, I have one idea what human can do. They can go on the street and have a strike to ban the robot.
Yeah. But why you want to ban the robot?
Yeah, because they don't have job.
Mm. Uh, okay. If they have money, even though they don't need to job, if they get the money.
Yep. But you have to find a way
Mm.
to let them have the money.
Mm. Yeah. This is also suggested by MMT. Mm. Mm. And yeah, the government spending. Mm. Government can give you the money even though you don't need to job. Even though you don't need to work. Mm. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, in this pandemic period, mm,
Mm.
every everyone received the receive some money, right? Some
Mm.
money from government.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah. Do you think government can do this forever?
No.
Why?
Um. Okay. Um. Mm, yeah. If everyone can have the money, can
Mm.
print their own money. So let's say if I want some natural resources from your country, I'm
mm,
country A, you are country B.
mm,
So yeah, I want to buy from you.
mm.
So will you send
I
will you
won't
sell
I
it
won't
to
sell
me?
you. I won't sell you because I know your money can be printed can be print from the thin air.
Yep.
Can
And
you,
and your
yeah.
money can also be printed on in thin air. So I
Mm,
also won't sell you some
mm,
important things, materials that I have, but you don't.
mm. Uh, but I can accept you use my currency to buy my resources, and I will sell you higher than previously because those resources normally you're referring you're referring the limited resources, right? The
Yep.
scarce resources. Yeah, the
Yep.
price. Yeah, the price can go into infinity in this case. If every country print a lot of money,
Mm,
mm, if a lot if all of the country apply MMT and they print as much as money they can print
mm,
to boost the economy. So this kind of limited resources, the price of this kind of limited resources will go to the sky.
yep.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So this is a problem. Yeah,
Mm,
this is a problem.
yep. And I think if really one day we have so many robots and robots can do anything for human and human don't have to work anymore,
Mm.
then do you think the money is important?
No. Yeah. And also, do you think the GDP is important?
No.
Yeah.
And I
So there's a
think uh the important thing is that do you have the uh stronger weapon?
why?
Yeah, because it can go into a war. If your country can't get specific things and yeah, so but you have to get the things.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Uh, we yeah bring the robot topic back to MMT. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go
Mm.
too far.
Okay. Uh, but but during the process, we discover a lot of problem about MMT. Mm.
Mm, yep.
GDP, some in some circumstances, GDP no longer important, and
Mm,
full employment no longer important, and actually full employment cannot be reached. Mm.
mm,
Because the AI she will come. Yeah, even though all of us try to try to try to slow down the speed, but it will come eventually. We can't
mm,
stop the we can't stop the trend already.
yep, yep.
Yeah, now we can't stop already. Mm. Okay, okay, back to the MT.
Mm,
And just now we say, if government can give you the money forever, why it will work? Hmm. And if it wouldn't work, then why the government mm, can spend on building a new building? Yeah. Okay. The
mm,
government can set out a new building. Mm, can mm, can set up the MRT facility
mm,
and make the transportation more uh more convenient to people,
mm,
and build more building, and also mm, provide more public goods. Yeah, provide more public goods, and also yeah, and do whatever they can do.
mm,
Mm, and spend whatever money they can spend. Mm. So the government can create job, right? Because for example, I have a project. I want to build a building,
mm,
and the government need worker.
Yep.
So one deficit, yeah, if there is one deficit, there is also another surplus. So the
Mm.
private sector can get a job. The private sector, mm, the private sector worker, the worker can get a job. Can earn some money from that
Yep.
from this project. Mm.
Yep.
So government can do this forever. Mm. Yeah, yeah, they can do this forever, right? Mm.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. So, do you think is this not the same case that government just give you the money and government no need to build no need to build anything. They
Oh.
just give you the money. Yeah, yeah.
Um.
Do you think will it be same
mm,
the effect?
in fact, yes. Um. Okay. If we don't talk about employment, then I think it is quite the same.
Mm. Yeah, because employment is because of money, right?
Yep. You can also say that.
Mm. Yeah. So, mm. and and you may talk about the facility. Yeah. If government build the facilities, then
Mm.
everyone can enjoy the convenience of their transportation. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is one argument.
Mm.
Mm, yeah. Mm, uh, but does it necessary for us to have that facility? Because
Mm.
now, yeah, like in Malaysia, even though we don't have the facility, and everyone still live the same, right?
Mm. Yep.
We all of us have the on all of us have our own car. Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
But I think we will be better off. For some people, they may not need a car anymore. They may not buy a car.
Mm, yeah. If they don't need to buy a car, then there's a reduction of GDP,
Mm. Yep.
and you need to keep the full employment. So you still then at the, and then at this time you need to take care of their job. You need to create another job for them. What job you want to create for them? Selling the car and manufacturing the car. What job you want to provide for them?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it seems like a loop. Yeah, it seems like a loop, and you create one job to for another. Mm, and it is and it can improve the efficiency to the society. Okay, like the transportation.
Mm.
Mm. And everyone no need their own car because mm, they can have the public transportation like MRT,
Mm. Yep.
so they don't need a car. Mm. For example, initially, if you are 10 guys, mm, you need 10 cars. Mm.
Mm.
So if one car costs you like 30K, so you need to times 30K, uh, multiply 30K with 10, right?
Mm. Yep.
Mm. So it is 300K.
Mm.
Yeah. So the GDP is 300K
Yep.
increment if you buy a new car. Mm.
Mm.
And now, once the facility has been built out, okay, once the transportation facility system has been built out, it no
Mm.
longer will contribute the GDP. Mm. On on the development. On yeah, on the development. So 10 of, sorry, 10 of you don't need a car, and you go take the public transportation, you go take the MRT.
Mm.
And the MRT ticket is like uh, 1 ringgit per trip. Yeah. So this is the GDP you contribute. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. 1 ringgit, 1 ringgit per trip. Yeah, this is
Yep.
the GDP you contribute. Mm. Mm. So, mm, yeah, we can also say that mm, like this kind of transportation the system, you actually increase the efficiency. Mm. So so one is set up. Yeah, one is set up. Then mm, another job will be take up. Will be take out. Will be lose. There's
Mm.
another job will be lose.
Yep.
So you have to create another job for them. Mm.
Mm.
So eventually we'll go to circumstances. Eventually we'll go to a circumstances mm, that you ask people to dip a hole, mm, to dip a hole, and then you ask another people to fill out the hole.
Mm.
Mm. So so in this case, everyone can get employment. So everyone can get a job in a long term basis. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, even though now, yeah now, mm, uh, now if you build out the transportation system, yeah,
Yep.
everyone can get a job. But after 10 years, after 5 years, after 10 years, once the transportation system has been built out, don't need a job
Everybody
like
lose the job.
yeah. Uh, the worker in construction lose a job, right?
Mm.
Mm, so mm, yeah, if you want to keep them have a job, then you need to create another government project. Mm.
Mm.
But you can't have the project forever. Mm.
Yep.
So
But
they
we
still
can.
have a limit.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. so so until that time, yeah, because this is something like something like the speed. Mm. If we grow slowly, we also can build out that facility, the
Mm.
transportation facility,
Yep.
but we won't finance from government debt, right?
Mm.
We finance by the taxation. Mm, yeah, and we keep our debt level at a healthy level. Mm.
Mm.
So we still can grow, but our growth rate is slower. Mm.
Yep.
And if you want to print money and of course now you can print money to speed out the process.
Mm.
Mm. To to build out the facility.
Yep.
And in future, and sure you can collect the tax, you can collect the taxation in future.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. This is just about the speed. Mm.
Yep.
And then until that time, people
Yeah, I
will
have
still
one
lose their
question.
job. Mm. Yeah, what's your question?
Okay. So if one country decided to use this modern monetary policy, then
Mm.
yeah, they don't have to care about the debts. They can also have the uh, uh, a new debt. Yeah, they have the money to use. So one day, um, if they have developed the country quite well, and
Mm.
they decided to stop using this policy, it is not possible, right? Because they are already in a very high debt.
Mm. Yeah, and it's okay. Okay, MMT is one of the solutions to solve the high sovereign debt. Okay.
Mm.
Mm. And actually, it's not a solution. It's the MMT suggests you just abandon, yeah, just abandon the concept of sovereign debt.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah. So, if everyone abandon the concept of sovereign debt, then it won't be a problem anymore. Mm.
Mm. Yep.
But that's the question. Mm. Because the money is come from free, right?
Mm.
So if you have money, would you prefer to put your money in those countries have lower debt level, or you prefer to put your money in in those countries have high debt level? I miss converting your currency into into the fiat currency of that country.
I'll choose the lower debt country.
Yeah, I will also choose a lower debt country.
Mm.
Why?
Yep, because the um mm, yeah, because they have lower debt, then you don't have to worry about the fluctuation of the currency.
Mm, why the debt will affect the fluctuation currency?
Mm,
Mm,
Theoretically, they can still go on with this MMP.
mm,
Yep,
yeah.
but it seems like there is uncertainty uh,
Mm,
in long term.
mm, yeah. And okay, I can give you an answer. It's something
Okay.
like the gold, something like the nature resources.
Mm,
Mm. If you have one thing that you can create, that the quantity you can create to infinity,
mm,
okay, there's another thing you cannot create. The quantity is fixed. You cannot
yeah,
create anymore.
yeah,
Which one you prefer?
limited. Yeah,
Yeah,
limited one.
yeah, you prefer the limited, right?
Mm,
Yeah, and okay, uh, for that case, if every country apply the MMT, mm, and there's one country not apply the MMT,
yep.
and their debt level is low, is
Mm,
much lower than other countries.
yep.
Mm. So it also seems like the limited resources.
Mm, yes.
Mm. Yeah, because we know if you print more money, then the money supply is increased, right?
Mm,
Yeah, for example, uh, okay, we talk about the money supply across the country. Let's say one is the Malaysian ringgit and another is the US dollar.
yep.
Okay, and initially, US dollar have only 1,000 US dollar. Mm. Now this is the money supply, and Malaysian ringgit have the 4,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Mm,
Mm. So, mm, yeah, since the ratio is 4 to 1, so
yep.
theoretically, uh, you will want to exchange 1 US dollar to 4 Malaysian ringgit, right?
Okay. Yep.
Mm. Yeah, theoretically, you'll do so. Mm.
Mm,
So if the US dollar, the money supply of the US dollar increase from 1,000 to 4,000,
mm,
then there's one people, they come to you. Yeah, I still want to use the same 1,000 US dollar. Yeah, to buy your 4 Malaysian ringgit. Would you want
mm,
to sell them? You wouldn't. Mm.
mm,
Because they can use 1,000 US dollar to buy all your Malaysian ringgit.
yep.
Then you lose all your currency. Mm.
Mm,
You get what I mean? For example, yeah, the US case. Let's say in this case, uh, if Malaysia agree to sell the currency, okay, then what will happen? The US will use 1,000 US dollar to buy all your hello,
yep. Yeah, listening.
to buy all your 4,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Mm,
So now you own you own 1,000 you own 1,000 US dollar, right? And
yep.
you left nothing of the Malaysian ringgit. And
Mm,
now US on 3,000 US dollar and 4,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, and now US dollar, US, they print one more thousand US dollar.
Mm.
So now US has 4,000 US dollar and 4,000 Malaysian ringgit,
Mm.
and you
Yep.
left 1,000 US dollar. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. And yeah, the US can print more money. Yeah, they can print from 4,000 US to 40,000 US dollar. Mm. So now
Yep.
you still left with 1,000 US dollar, but US on 40,000 US dollar and 4,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So mm, yeah, according to the game theory, because of the money supply and money demand,
Mm.
if you can print your money, if you can print your currency to infinity, then I, I don't want you, I don't want your currency. Yeah, because I know you can print a lot. I would prefer those currency have fixed supply.
Yep.
Yeah. So if everyone do the MMT, then the currency will remain unchanged. Mm. Then
Yep.
everyone can grow the economy. Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. But if there is one country they don't want to do this, then the country currency will rise to the sky.
Mm.
Yeah. And other fiat currency, yeah, will devaluate, will depreciate to the bottom. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't think MMT can be worked. If you look at the game theory.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. And also I also don't think full employment is a good thing. Hmm. Because in nature we shouldn't have full employment. Yeah, in nature we shouldn't have full employment.
Mm.
Yeah, why everyone need to work? Yeah, we can choose not to work, right?
Yep.
Hmm. Okay, so this is my share for today.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, there is um um too many things which is complicated. Yeah,
Hmm.
that is those are just imaginary, isn't it?
Uh, what do you mean?
Like um like um yeah, like all of us don't have to work. We have the robots. Then I think that will be a very complicated thing.
Uh, okay, that's an extreme case. Hmm.
Mm.
But what we can foresee is within 5 to 10 years, a lot of jobs will be replaced by AI. Even
Mm.
though it's not a robot, but we can know most of the job will be replaced.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
it's regardless of the robot. Yeah.
Mm.
Even though maybe at that time we still don't have a robot, but we can very sure most of the job will be replaced, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is not that thing that cannot be imagined. This is just the fact. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it eventually will come to us.
Yep. But I think before that, government um should think of what job can be created.
Mm.
Because I think um the big amount of job losing isn't a good thing for a country.
Mm.
Yep. So the government have to think of what job can be created
Mm.
before this AI can be implemented.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep.
So you mentioned a very important point. Mm. And this is about UBI, universal
Oh.
basic income. Yeah, this is our next few days topic.
All right.
Mm. Okay, so do you have any other thing want to add in?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
So that's all for today's conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Did you learn something? Please tell us what you think of our conversation, and sometimes we may include one or two critical thinking questions in the comments. We know it's very hard to answer for most of the people, but if you have quote unquote critical answers for these critical questions, please share it with us. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we make, please also comment to let us know because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.